So, hello, this is Simon Ellson. This is the second in a series of Entrepreneur's Journey interviews. And today I've got the great pleasure of talking to Arif. Arif, would you mind just telling us who you are and what you do?
Yeah, hi Simon. Yes, my name's Arif. I'm the founder of a sustainable technology business called Klyk.
Sustainable technology. Now, you've already piqued my interest at that point, Arif. So just tell us a little bit about Klyk. What does it do?
Yeah, so our kind of mission at Klyk is to help businesses become more sustainable with their business technology. So that things like mobiles, laptops, desktops. And the great thing about being more sustainable with their tech is that it also helps businesses it helps them save money as well. So It's kind of a double win. And so that's our mission, basically, to help people reach their sustainability goals.
Got it. So are you recycling technology that's out there in the field, or are you buying back used equipment? What's the business?
Yeah, I mean, we do all of the above, basically. So we provide refurbished alternatives for business when they're looking to upgrade their current kit.
Yeah.
We offer a buyback service as well. So if they have kit that they don't need anymore, we take it in, we refurbish it. Then we either provide that to other businesses, or actually we also work with some charities, provide that to schools as well.
Okay.
And the other thing is we also provide a repair service. So, our real message is you don't need more stuff. If what you have works or can be repaired or upgraded, that's obviously the best thing to do. So we help businesses and individuals as well have some options to make their current tech work for them. And sometimes that can be a very simple thing to do. So that's what we do.
I love that. In a world where we all think about disposing of stuff way too often, you're the good guy out there repairing stuff and making it fit for purpose again, which is brilliant.
Yes, I mean, what we want people to do is not just go to Amazon whenever something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Have a pause, think about other alternatives, because we all want something fixed tomorrow, which is great. But my view on this is that if we truly want to be sustainable, we need to change the way we think.
Yeah.
And also maybe let go of that. I need something tomorrow. You don't really need something tomorrow. Just, look at the other alternatives.
That's a brilliant point, isn't it? Brilliant point. So I can't say I'm anti-Amazon, because that would be totally unfair, and I'm an Amazon customer.
Oh, and neither am I.
But you're right. There was a mindset, wasn't there? I guess kind of post-war generation, that something broke, you took the time to fix it rather than going out and buying something new, because it was typically very expensive and you didn't have the money to afford that. So I'm guessing there's an element here of, I'm an SME, I'm a small business, I haven't got a massive budget, and so you're helping people to grow their business by providing sustainable, lower cost alternatives to then going shopping on the high street or going shopping at Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, no, and absolutely, and I think that IT equipment now is such a big part of every business. It is the tools of the modern workforce.
Absolutely.
And the other way of looking at it is if you're giving your staff kit that doesn't work as well, that also makes them less productive. Yeah. So what this also does is bring the bar down on providing new kit to your customers. So a refurbished kit can cost up to 60% less than a new laptop. So rather than your employees struggling with devices that you might have bought a while ago, and they might not be working well, not because the device doesn't work, but because they haven't been repaired. Maybe they aren't current, but it means that you can keep refreshing their devices and keeping them up to date with their tech and keeping them productive at a much lower cost.
Yeah. So this Windows 95 PC I'm using to record this on, Arif, is not fit for purpose these days, I'm afraid.
But it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do with some simple internal fixes, like a new SSD, an upgrade of RAM, something that maybe a device that's 6 years old that's struggling suddenly, can suddenly become a brand new device, and you can get another 2 or 3 years out of it, or you can hand it down to your kids, or as long as it keeps being used until it really is broken, and then even then the parts can be recovered and reused. As long as you take them to the right place. So what we don't want is these devices at the bottom of a landfill somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite right too. So how did you get to be doing what you're doing, Arif? Just talk me through. So where did you start? What was your came from university having done what? What's your degree in?
Yeah, so I mean, I studied economics at Cambridge, basically. Okay. So I'm always enjoyed kind of numbers and you know, the way things work and stuff like that. That's always what I've enjoyed. So yeah, I mean, after that, I kind of took the unoriginal path of career in the city. So I worked as a trader for 14 years. You know, great. You kind of learn when you come out of it. You don't have that many real world skills. You know, the nice thing is you learn how to work under pressure, and you learn to do a lot of the things at the same time, which I'm sure, as you know, Simon, as a business owner and an entrepreneur, that's a good thing to learn. So I did have some useful skills. So when I left, I decided to set up a couple of businesses. So I have a kind of a takeaway and delivery, 2 takeaway delivery restaurants local to me. You know, and I think interestingly, when I was setting these up, I realized how hard it is for businesses and SMEs, because I think as consumers, we always, you know, it's always customer first and we get a great service. I think in the B2B world, that doesn't always exist. And a lot of businesses don't really, and especially with SMEs, they don't really focus on the customer experience. Yes, when you give them the business for the first time, they love you, but after then, the kind of level of like service gets lower and lower and lower. So, you know, the idea of Klyk actually started with, you know what, we want to provide kind of what's called enterprise level service to SMEs in the tech world, basically. And then through the journey, you know, I kind of learned more about the sustainable side of things and just how much new tech costs versus refurbished tech. And also, you know, the sustainability argument had really started to pick up some speed, and was, you know, became, you know, important to me. And I realized that actually refurbished tech was a really easy way to help businesses hit their sustainability goals. You know, it didn't end up costing them more money. In fact, it saved them money. So that was kind of, you know, the 2 real ideas behind Klyk. You know, a kind of consumer level service to SMEs, or an enterprise level service coupled with refurbished tech to help you hit your sustainability goals.
Fantastic. I love it. That's a great story. I guess you didn't think when you graduated from Cambridge that you'd be running a sustainable technology business though, right?
Well, you know what, I mean, I'm no longer that young, so I think when I left university, it wasn't, you know, sustainability wasn't really the focus of anybody, and certainly wasn't, you know, in the city at all. So but I think, you know, and also, you know, I think our kids are really important in that as well. So, you know, my kids are always challenging me with, you know, is what we're doing sustainable and stuff like that. And I think when you have kids, you suddenly think, well, you're doing it for them as well, because it's their world we're now affecting, right? I mean, you know, we're not going to be here forever, but, you know, you need to do it for them as well. So, you know, I think that's important. Being a parent suddenly, you know, focuses you on the world that you're leaving for your kids as well, right? So, you know,
no, 100%. And sustainability is crucial. I think it doesn't matter what business you're in these days. It doesn't matter what you're buying. If you can buy recycled, or you can buy, you know, repurposed, for want of a better description, then absolutely, I think we all should do that. You know, I do think that the tendency to buy it, use it, get fed up with it, and chuck it away is something that we absolutely need to discourage. So I think is a brilliant innovation. How do you spell Klyk in terms of the business, Aaron?
So Klyk.
Klyk. So yes. And are you klyk.co.uk, or how do people?
So we are helloklyk.com.
Helloklyk.com.
So that's our website.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I think it sounds like you've got an amazing business going there. How long has Klyk been running?
So we've been live for 18 months now, basically. Okay. So obviously we launched at a very interesting time.
You did,
you know, just as COVID hit, which is obviously, you know, another challenge. But you know, it's nice that we really feel now that we're coming out the other side of that, and you know, we're seeing businesses really focus on what we're doing, and I think it's nice to see that too, because it does mean that businesses now are thinking about, you know, opening up as well. They're thinking about hiring, they're thinking about bringing staff on, which is really nice to see. That, you know, businesses are ready to take on this new COVID challenge.
Absolutely. And so on the sourcing front, Arif, where does the product come from to you in order to be refurbished and sold on? Does that come from anybody and everywhere? If I've got a pile of equipment in the corner, can I give you a call? And
yeah, please give me a call. Yeah, so our equipment comes from everywhere. So, you know, we source equipment from businesses directly. So yeah, if you've got devices laying around in the office, please contact us. You know, as I say, we can refurbish it. We can give you some money for it. Yeah. If it is quite old, we can give it to some school kids. And, you know, we work with a couple of charities who are providing devices for kids as well.
Okay.
You know, the other, you know, we also have we've worked hard on finding some good refurbished supplies as well.
Yeah.
And we find, you know, best of class refurbished supplies. And we've refurbished, you know, the one message I say to everybody is look at the warranty. Yeah. Because the warranty is the most important thing. So if you can get that warranty, yeah. You know, that gives you that peace of mind that you have the same kind of experience as buying new.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. What a great story.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Thank you, Arif. I appreciate you taking the time to come and chat to us. I would like to come back at some point in the future and do a catch up and see how you've got on post-lockdown, because of course most of your business has been during lockdown and COVID. So it'd be great to see what shape it's in and what it looks like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, we're excited for the year ahead, basically. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Great.
Thanks for your time. Really appreciate you taking the time to have a chat, and we'll be back.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Simon.
Good luck. Thanks, Sarah.
Yes, thank you. Bye.